Alright, so when we last left off, you guys had investigated a planet where you were told that there was an artifact for you to reclaim. You managed to find such artifact, as well as several other strange things. You realized that the planet was completely abandoned, with no trace of what happened to its populace. There was also signs of alien script, scratchily written, that was apparently self-perpetuating. You have since then taken a sample of the script. You have also taken a sample of the infested terrain. But before heading back to base, you met an individual that was part of the intergalactic space trade. A engineer working on a nearby mining facility, unable to actually control your ship and, steer it over there to investigate the emergency. You headed back to base where you have reported all this stuff. I think as you guys show up and get locked into place, it just sort of happens automatically. And you are once again met with that first woman that you met, the sort of green-skinned sort of secretary named Corey, who sort of takes your paperwork and says that, oh, well, this is absolutely something cause of concern. It is very terrible that you were unable to go and investigate as quickly as possible. Perhaps next time we will need to provide you with a better ship. For the time being, we will allow you to utilize a ship that is currently in impound. These are very fast and unregistered ships with various utilities and capabilities. You may feel free to utilize one. A random one will be selected and given to you. You can get there as quickly as possible and see what you can make of the ordeal. But in the meantime, you have some credits if you'd like to purchase any sort of items in preparation for your investigation of the situation. Your one and only mission is to find and reclaim any sort of survivors, if entirely possible. Otherwise, simply return back with any sort of machinery that has not been stolen or damaged. You are not required to get the station back up and running. You are not required to secure it or save it or, destroy any of the pirates. Simply recover what you can and return back to base. And so you guys are basically left to your own devices as to how you want to go about achieving this task. But those are your orders. You have been given 6 credits. You have been given 1 chip point, basically, for completing the task of bringing back the artifact. You have achieved 1 extra credit for bringing back the templates that Solus managed to copy. Another credit for getting a sample of the infected landscape, which they do immediately incinerate, because they in fact do know what this is, which I will go into in just a moment. You were given 2 credits for rescuing a member of the intergalactic Senate, basically. So basically, saving Marty got you guys 2 credits, and bringing in news of a station under fire is also 2 credits. So you have 6 credits in total. So the value of people and news of other stations is more important than these excavation archaeology projects that you guys are going on. So maybe change of order of your tasks. Should you prove yourself more capable, you'll be giving more valuable or deadly tasks, basically. Corey does explain that the written text that you found on that planet is called Scrawl, which I will just sort of... Do you guys want, like, a notes channel, actually?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
If possible.
My little notes thing on my character sheet is already filled up.
Okay.
I have a fudge ton of notes here. And,
whenever I do a notes channel, most people don't use it, so I just don't bother most time.
I don't use it because I'm stupid. And I don't think about it.
Kind of neat. For the Cyberpunk one, it's because the thing already has notes, but for this one, I cannot keep writing on that little thing.
I mean, I'm using Notepad, so I just can write infinitely, but it's definitely good to have a notes channel.
Nerd.
Yeah, I got my character sheet in OneNote, and you can like make pages and tabs and all sorts of stuff. I don't use it.
So scrawl is something that they thought had been eradicated millennia ago. So the fact that it is present is worrisome. The fact that the previous teams also didn't note on it is worrisome, because that either means that the previous teams didn't find it and were negligent in their duties, or it has grown and spread so quickly recently. So either of those two things are worrisome. But Skrull apparently is like an alien race, basically, that, they grow from spreading this text across various surfaces, crippling and, destroying any sort of structures and accumulating mass. And once it gathers enough, it basically carves runes onto sort of golem-esque creatures, and manages to make them sentient, and they are intelligent, and basically their sole and only point is to, grow and become everything. And they were part of an intergalactic war at one point, that they don't really have sides, and they don't, negotiate or talk with people. So they just sort of went to war, and eventually they had so many enemies that they were just completely destroyed. But the fact that the Skrull has returned is concerning. So there will be a ship that will go out and make sure that the Skrull is eliminated from the planet. If that means completely destroying the planet, then that's what it will be. But they will try to purge any sort of surface that they can find to eliminate it.
It is a good thing I brought back that sample.
No, they take the sample and they destroy it immediately.
Damn.
Yeah, they found out what it was and then just destroyed it.
Well, they knew what it was just from like Solus's, or like your guys' description of what it was. They knew immediately.
Yeah, so they just destroyed it with no bad.
And we got an extra credit for it.
You brought a dead bird into the classroom, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And they smacked it out of your hand and threw it in the trash. But yes, you guys have 6 credits if you guys would like to spend them on any sort of tools or upgrades before you guys head back out onto your journey.
What do we got here in terms of credits?
We have 6 credits and
We
1
can
ship point.
we can buy anything up to alien ink.
A map.
That's cool. I want to buy
might be useful.
candy. Give me some birds.
I say we just save the credits.
Yes, I think it's probably a good idea to save the credits. I'm sure we can get by with what we have currently on our persons.
I do think we should save it.
May as well just save the credits.
Yes.
Does anyone really need anything?
I don't
Not
think
really need. I just believe that the map would be potentially useful.
Oh, yes, the holographic.
We really should actually get that map now that I think about it.
It's probably a good idea to get that. Yes. Probably one of the only useful things at the moment that we can afford.
What does the map do before we buy it?
Yes, what does the map do?
So Telgar is still at work, and he's going to be at work for another hour, maybe more. So he may not make it to this session.
It depends on how long it goes.
Well, at some
So-
point, Zero needs to dip out, so that's why
We'd
we'll
like
have
to
get
take a
started.
look at this map.
Map.
The hologram.
Holographic map. So basically how that works is that whenever you go to a location, if it has like designated, information or whatnot, such as a mining colony, you would have a digital map that would sort of give you a layout of the different, sort of locations on it or whatnot.
So as long as someone has basically scanned it and put it into the thing, we'd get like a blueprint of it.
Yeah. Well, you could get that information here because you are going to a registered location.
I'd say
I
that's
think we
what
get the
you-
map.
If it gives us the information we could use, yeah, I think the map would be worth it.
Yeah. It will give you like locations of like doors and like pathways and things and whatnot. It won't necessarily, be active in real time unless you actively plug it into the station. But yeah.
In that case, I vote we get the map.
Yes, let's just get the map.
Well, no one's saying no. We'll take the map.
Okay.
Dramatically reveals.
Me, I'm saying
two
no. I
credits.
don't want the map anymore.
Too late.
Dramatically reveals 2 credits. We shall take the map.
Your best map, please.
The
Okay.
Your
fight.
best map,
Highness,
please.
piece of paper, please.
They basically hand you like a Star Wars style like little medallion thing that you can like set down, and it's basically just like a little projector. And it is incredibly finicky. So you have to kind of
I'm gonna take that and gonna give it to the suit of Ormal.
Alright.
What is
Damn, I
this,
wanted to
Cookie
read-
Crunch?
I will try my best to be extremely delicate with this piece of technology. I closely examine the device given to me to see if there's buttons, switches, or anything on the device.
How about you roll me to use magic, and I'll give you an additional dice. So roll plus weird twice.
I'll plus it.
Can I assist him, or can anyone assist him?
Yeah, anyone can assist him, giving him an additional dice.
Yeah, I just gave it to him. I'll give him a dice.
All right, so roll 3.
Alright, so 3 separately, yeah?
We all give him +1. Now roll 7.
Exclamation point. 1d6 plus weird, yeah?
Yes.
He's a magical suit of Ormal. He probably got some good weird stats.
Mm-hmm. It's +1 weird, so.
Decent.
Okay, alright. That'll be a 4, a 3, and a 4.
Okay. So 3 mixed successes. What are you trying to do specifically? Just sort of understand how this thing works?
Yes, pretty much. We'll see if there's anything on it to see if I can understand. how it
There
works.
is like some previous information on it that's like detailing some places that the previous user was using it for. Just some various locations that don't necessarily mean any information to you. But yeah, when you activate it, you here's your complication. You also find that it has like an RGB like sensor on it, so you like change the color of it, and then you make it translucent, and then you can't figure out how to work the the menu.
How do I turn on my map? God damn it!
Like it's
You
on, but
break
it's
it already.
invisible. It's like an infrared, and you can't see it.
I see. Oh dear me, it seems I've made the hologram translucent.
You know,
give
in
it to me, I'll
hindsight,
give it a shot.
All
in
right.
hindsight, it wasn't a good idea to give the piece of armor a map.
All right. Well, here you go. You just
Alright,
hand it
I'm gonna set a picture. Can I roll plus weird?
Yeah.
Can
One
I-
or two.
I mean, do you have someone or?
Can I
No, I do
assist
not.
him? Can I assist him back?
Sure.
Okay.
You're
Let's
like,
see what I,
I
get
think
for
I
the second
pressed
die
this
then.
button.
Okay, I got a 7 and a 6.
Okay, yes, you extremely succeed. So you figure out how to adjust it, and I'll say that you figured out how to adjust the setting, but you in the process of doing this, you realize that you have a setting in your own robot eyes that can see infrared. Because you were just like
realize
trying
that.
to figure out like how do I look at this, and so you were adjusting your eyes and you found out that you had a secret setting you didn't know about.
I think I'm gonna hold on to this.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Okay.
Alright, I'll add a holographic map to my inventory real quick. Anyone else see anything interesting before we go?
I wonder. I wonder if it's possible to buy multiple holographic maps.
Yeah. You can buy more.
Having more than one would be pretty good. If we break this one, we won't have it.
Exactly, plus one
That's-
per person.
Well, we don't have enough for one per.
Well, obviously not.
We don't really need one for everyone, we just need 2. If we ever split up, we just have the 2 people with the maps.
Yes, sounds like a good idea. I dramatically produce another 2 credits. We will
I
take.
will say if you
another.
spend 3, you can have them track each other.
I say we spend the 3 credits.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
definitely worth it.
Pull out an extra
Damn.
credit, man.
Damn, here me and Solus don't even get an option to say yes or no shit.
You're outvoted. Shut
You're a
up.
child.
Like,
Actually-
alright, you know what?
I'm gonna take that back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the maps can track people that have ARC badges on them, which is all of you. So it's not
Oh.
just the maps tracking each other. It's
Oh, wait a minute. That's a problem.
No, we're
though.
gonna. No,
We're gonna
have
sack
one of
all
us
the dead
disappear.
people.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking one of us is gonna disappear, and then all of a sudden we're gonna see one of us on an arc on the map, thinking it's one of us, just to fucking bam, get
Yeah, but
die.
what I'm thinking is, they probably didn't destroy all the badges on that station. There's gonna be so many dots on the station.
well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
but if
can
you pay
filter it so
attention-
that it's not like blocking your view, if that's what you're worried about.
Oh, okay. Thank
Why would
God.
we use it at the station though? Like,
To know where we're going in the station.
Anyway,
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
space station we're going to, Paimon.
that still doesn't. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it.
Paimon, we have to use it to know where the fuck we're gonna be going in the station.
No, wait. I think they would just tell us where to go. Is that-
They have no idea where anyone is. We're gonna be going in to find survivors. We don't know if anyone's even alive. So why would they tell us where to go?
I'm not gonna worry about this.
Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Paimon.
I say we buy the
Relax
second
your
one.
little child brain.
Just pay for the second one.
I dramatically
And we-
produce 2 more credits. We shall have a second map.
Okay.
Does she mean 3 credits?
Oh yeah, 3 credits.
No, I thought you said only 2 because it
No,
sacks the
3
badges.
for to have.
No. If you spend 3, it will upgrade both maps.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, spend the
So you're
3.
spending 5 credits in total for 2 maps, but the maps have an additional tracking feature. And again, all of these, weapons and tools and gear can all be upgraded if you spend additional stuff on them.
Well, think about that when we have more credits.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're broke right now.
Yeah, 1 credit. And
Considering that you only have 1 credit left, do you want to spend it on something practical like a crowbar or like a lantern or something?
I'm taking that credit. No, y'all stop. Solus,
Y'all
what
stop.
do you want to do with this credit? This is our credit. We didn't get to talk about it.
Small child, calm.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Well, I'm not
Okay.
really a part of this
Solace, I will use-
conversation, but I think
Shut
y'all
your
just need to
bitch.
calm down.
Shut your bitch
Solace,
ass
I
up!
will use you as a chair.
Everyone
Marty!
turns to
Marty,
Marty.
I was just
Marty, you're not a
I was
part of this
about
crew.
to. Marty, shut the fuck up.
You're not a part of this crew, Marty. You don't get a say.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. We'll flip the credit. If you get it right, you guys get to spend it.
Y'all already spent 5 credits.
Yes, on stuff the team needs.
Paimon, remember what happened when we tried to get home and we could barely see?
I just
Let's
stopped myself
us
from
get
making
the
a joke.
light. We're gonna need it. We don't know if the lights will be off.
Solus, do we let them spend it?
We don't have much of a choice.
We will remember this. Just you wait.
We
The
will
reckoning-
remember this.
The
Okay,
reckoning
what-
will
You
come.
don't remember, Paimon, you don't have to worry. You're a child. The rest of us will defend you as best as we can, so you're not scared of the dark. Okay?
The reckoning will happen. I'm the only one that can see in the dark.
Stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come.
Shut up.
And Solace, you'll
MIA1
be used as a
said,
chair.
wait, we are defending him.
He's a child. It seems they've already got him working.
Okay, we
Nah,
only
I
have
It's legal
1
laws,
credit, so let's see what our options are. Basic
Not much, you already
tools,
have
we
that
could go with a
multi-tool
torch
thing.
or a lantern. Yeah, we don't really need some of the other stuff like the screwdriver.
Real quick, does everybody at least have something to defend themselves with? Some sort of weapon?
Yes.
I got my
mine
sword.
is,
I'm pretty sure we're all
Used as a
packing
weapon
some kind of
before.
weapon.
Alright, so we're all good.
Yes, my plasma defender was ruined, unfortunately, but I do have other things. Like
I
my
say
fixed-
we just go with the lantern.
Yes, I agree. We should let's go with the lantern or torch. Probably the lantern.
Yeah, is this American torch or English torch?
Goddamn
British torch.
fossils talking
That's
about.
up to you to decide. It's either or.
Mayday.
I say we just go with the lantern.
I mean, both of them have different advantages, being powered by different things. It's literally your choice what you want it to be powered by.
Let's just go with the lantern.
Yes, I agree with the lantern.
Also, Alexander pulls out the second map. Who's the one that's gonna be holding this?
I'll take
I mean-
that.
Probably not.
No, you
I
eat
am the
everything you
navigator
touch.
after all.
You're a navigator? When did that happen?
I didn't know.
You know what?
Wow.
Alexander's
You're
just gonna hand it to Reds. Here, you take it.
Yeah, I take it, and I try to see if I can turn it on.
So
just
let's
to
turn
make sure
into a
that I
gun
can
now.
operate it.
Do you need a hand? Do you want me to
You
do it?
believe-
I
No, I need to make sure I know how this works in case we ever get separated from you.
I'd like to show Reds how to do it.
I
Okay.
don't get it. I handed off the time.
No!
The day
Why
of
would you
reckoning will
agree
be
to
soon.
take
it? Let's see what happens from you helping me, I guess.
I'm gonna try to help Reds just understand how it works.
Okay.
MIA1 said,
Okay,
I
so
watch
it's a 1
and
and a
laugh in the
5.
background.
How the
The
fuck is that
children will
robot
have
laughing?
the revenge.
We
I got a
will.
1 and a 5.
We will have our.
The day of reckoning will come. I've had 30,
Well, Rhett's
40
got a
pizzas
1
in the
and a
last
5.
30 days.
So Rhett's got a 1 and a 5.
Okay, so a failure and a success. Rex, what are you trying to do?
Just to
Exactly.
see if I can operate it properly.
And I'm just helping him.
You so it's a
Don't tell
mixed
me we
success.
broke it.
No, you figured out how to operate it. But you do drop it and it slides underneath a nearby vending machine.
Alright,
So
let's
let's
get to
you
work.
mind grabbing that real quick?
I shall try and.
Okay, you know what? I turned the Paimon.
What should we do? What are you
If only
thinking?
we had someone that could slide into like tight spaces and retrieve stuff.
Yeah,
If
but we don't
only
have
we did-
anyone like that. Let's just have the pseudo-homo do it.
MIA1 said, if only.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, if
Zero, do you want to lift up? Do you want to lift up the vending machine?
And I'm
Now
gonna
we-
like be reaching my hand underneath to try to get it.
I kind of
Alright.
like make sure
I
everybody
should-
else steps back in case this thing falls over.
I shall lift. the
I'll be
vending
fine.
machine.
And here I was
you guys
worried
are-
that I didn't have enough content prepared for this session. It's been an hour and we haven't left the space.
We are the
Steve.
content, Sparrow.
So these are the monsters I was meant to vanquish.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a vending machine.
Zero, do you want to roll to lift up the machine?
Yes, I shall
Fails,
roll
I
to
just
lift
get
up the
crushed.
machine.
Roll a tough check, and you have. I'll give you 2 dice for this, because this
We
is
have
what you're
food.
built to do: is lift
He
heavy things.
fails, I get crushed by a vending machine and die.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Thank God. Finally.
Screw you, Paimon.
8 and a
Been
6.
Been waiting since day dot for this.
Shut up,
Eight
blood bag number 2.
8 and a 6.
What did you roll?
Tough. So I have tough plus 2. So
You
got an
eight and a
outstanding-
So you got an
Success.
8 and a 6. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
That is an overwhelming success. You lift up the you know what? Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna break the machine. He's gonna fling it in the air.
No.
Just
You
launch it into the roof.
you lift up the vending machine and you can see that there's actually a few items that got lost behind there. And when you return them to the lost and found, they're worth 5 credits.
Ooh.
so, you,
Interesting. We'll be taking that.
so you guys
We'll
got
be
all your money
taking
back.
those 5. We got all our fucking money.
The luck of the rabbit.
And
Oh,
I
I'd
grabbed
say
the.
that.
You guys
I
are doing
grabbed the
such a
second
great
map.
job as reclaimers. You're finding all
Matt,
sorts of useful stuff.
Can't have the money this time.
Alright, and I'm gonna hand the second map back to Rex. Don't
Okay.
stop it this time.
Hey, if I drop it again, that just means more credits, right?
Listen, surprisingly,
No,
this
that
vending
means
machine
we're
is
gonna
quite
give it to
light.
someone else.
I'm
Listen.
literally a navigator. I'm gonna murder you.
Shut up,
Listen,
kid.
You're the one who didn't even want the map.
This
I said I
vending
was
machine-
going. But if we're gonna
I
get it,
said, do you want the map? And you said, nah.
I'm going to
Surprise-
strangle you in your sleep.
Motherfucker, I don't sleep and I don't need ale.
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying you're a navigator?
Fuck up! You shut the fuck up!
Shut up, Marty.
No,
I
like
love the way-
that's
I
like
love the way.
that's a really high-paying job. Why are you rolling with this crew?
MIA1 said, this is fine, all is fine.
I mean, he's also a child
Surrounded by
working with his
fire.
crew.
I kind of do have.
But like, if you have foresight to like see through the warp, that's like really important. We need you on like.
Yeah, well, who asked?
We just kill Marty to keep him quiet. Shut
No, no.
I would love to
Okay.
kill him.
up. No, we're not gonna kill him.
Not yet.
We
So
might
it's-
get fined. We might get fined credits if we kill him, and I'm not
What
doing
if a
that.
body goes missing? That's all I'm saying.
This vending machine is
Alright,
quite
What
Let's
if they
stop
never
talking
find the
about-
body?
They got
Let's-
cameras.
let's
They're
wait till
looking
we
at
get-
us.
Let's wait till
Technically
we
speaking,
get
I'm
out.
a higher rank than all of you because you're just conscripts and I'm actually an initiate, but okay.
Okay, but we said
Alexander,
shut up.
Alexander's gonna put his arm around Marty and just say, "I saved your life. Shut the fuck up."
You got 3 days to live, pal. Just you wait.
Now,
Gonna be honest
let's
with you,
stop-
Marty. I'm keeping them from beating the shit out of you right now. Shut up.
Let's wait to talk about killing him until we get on the ship first.
Let's
okay?
wait until there are no cameras.
For those of you fledgling dungeon masters at home, ever have an unruly party of random trash bags that don't know how to work together? Just give them a common enemy.
That is a good way to do
Do
it.
you have a ragtag group of individuals that just want to murder your hobo the way through your campaign? Well, just let them murder.
Hey! I
Marty.
hey, I was the one saying keep Marty alive at first, okay?
And I was like, I don't care if he lives or dies.
Everyone else just wanted him dead.
I didn't care. He was a weird worm dude.
Anyway,
You guys aren't
It's like-
actually gonna kill me, right?
No,
It depends
no,
on
no.
how useful you are.
Listen, pal.
depends if I'm hungry.
What happens at night stays at night.
I mean, I thought that's why you were taking me with you, is because you don't know anyone who knows how to allocate Chrysnium overflows. That's sort of my job at this space station. That's why the pirates kept me alive.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm gonna allocate this sword in your throat if you keep talking.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright, that was
Everybody,
a sentence.
now
Alright,
that
that's
we
fine.
have
We're
threatened
running time. Let's get to
Marty,
the ship.
I say we get two lanterns.
It's okay, Marty.
I don't think we need 2 lanterns.
I'm still here.
I think
I'm
that
still
one is just
everybody.
actually a dumb purchase.
We don't know if
Mayday.
this is gonna
Accept
turn
my
off the
fucking
lights
friend
on
request.
us.
The only light source that you guys have is Paimon's haunted lantern.
I thought we just got
Exactly.
another one, didn't we?
Like,
What?
No,
Well,
we
we
haven't
haven't
spent the
bought
credits
them.
for it yet.
Wait,
Oh, so we
That's
have
why I
6
said,
credits
let's-
total, right?
We have 6 credits, yeah.
If I may speak for one moment, why don't we just get an Omni tool as well?
I already have one.
Oh, well.
No,
shit.
you have a multi-tool that's got like a little pocket knife. We kind of need an
I swear
omni
to
tool for...
fucking God!
you told me it was an Omni tool, Doc.
Wait, do you have an omni tool or a multi-tool? I don't remember.
Hold up, let me scroll down. I wrote it down that session.
I also
Uh,
did message you. Let me double check.
I have a Omni tool, a multi tool, and a motorized zero.
You have both. That's correct. The motorized drill, omni tool, and multi tool were damaged, so you needed to get them repaired. Would you like them repaired?
Yeah.
It will cost 1 credit to repair each of them.
I slowly turned to Alexander, grabbing onto Solus. Do you want to get that repaired?
I don't know about you guys, but I say we dump the zero and fix the multi tool.
The multi tool or the omni tool?
Oh, sorry, Omni
You
tool.
wanted to fix those.
Yeah, the Omni tool is the one that needs.
I was gonna give it a name,
Uh.
and I forgot. Maybe I should give it a name.
the Omnitrix.
I'm not really sure if we're gonna need the multi tool.
Fool's tool.
You could
It
sell
does
it
still
for
work as a
100.
pocket knife anyways, so if I ever need a quick little weapon, I could just stab them with it.
Or you could just use me. I mean, I am aware.
What do you mean, use you?
Oh, I thought I told you. I'm a wearable suit of armor. I can just be put on. Easy peasy. You know, there's a hat on my back and everything.
Can I test that theory?
I find that hard
We
to believe.
found our way out.
Can I like slide into the cracks of?
I love the way Paimon said
Well,
we found our way out, as in they found the way out of stop being fucking short.
Can I
Hold on, I want to
can
join
I
Solus
enter
so we can
zero,
fill it out
please?
together.
Wait. I have to, obviously, this is, the sort of permission thing. I need consent for you to physically enter me, of course. It's good to
Like
ask.
you got our consent to buy the maps.
If we put Marty in you, will we not have to hear his voice ever again?
Well, not really, no.
So you're not soundproof.
I'm not soundproof, no.
Okay.
Can I please enter you?
Can I also join in entering
Slithers
you?
up leg.
Just like slowly crawling up your leg, like slow, just saying, "Let me in."
Let me in. Let me in.
I don't know how this will help at the moment, but sure, I guess. Just.
Anyways,
Oh,
as I
You
was saying,
bastard, just be quiet.
I say we buy a lantern.
I mean, if the torch is of the flashlight kind of torch, it would probably be better than the lantern because it'd be easier to wield.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hold up. Let me just read that real quick.
Wait, I'm fine going down to whichever is cheaper.
They're both the same price.
Oh, then yeah, go for the torch. I feel
Yeah,
like
but the
lantern-
torch is a torch. There is a flashlight, but it's in weapons.
So there's an actual flashlight.
There's a flashlight, but it will cost you 2 credits.
I feel like I should get a gun.
It can be
still
used
only
as a
have, like,
weapon?
sword.
I thought you had it. Oh, no. Solus is your gun.
Hey Solus,
Yeah,
if you
Solus is
remember,
like
you transformed into a tiny pistol so good that you can do it at will now.
Damn. Anyways,
Go gadget slime gun.
Yeah.
I say.
Basically, whenever you want to turn into something, you can roll use magic to do so, which is like rolling plus weird. If you do it bad, you can't do it. If you roll mixed success, you can kind of do it, but there's a problem. If you do it perfectly, you make a 1-to-1 replica. If you do it exceptionally good, then you can do it again without having to roll a check to do it.
If he fails, is he just not able to change into it at all?
Well, yeah, he just failed at that attempt, but he can try again.
Oh, he could do it again. All right. I wasn't sure if he got like a 1. He just like no more.
We could just then feed him another gun at that point.
Yeah, that's true. If you feed him stuff, he can like learn how to do it, and so that will like give him another dice for trying to roll to succeed.
Solus, we need to get our hands on a nuke.
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit!
Zero
Anyways.
holds up a finger. Actually,
Wait, real quick, how would that work with Solus blowing? Like, we may want to like start small, test him out with the
No,
firework
everyone's
and see
going
what
out,
happens
us
to
included.
him.
We're all doing.
No, as in like, will Solus survive exploding?
I mean,
Anyway.
As long as a piece of me is sentient, then I should survive.
every
By the way, I
single
just
time
wanna
that you guys are
say-
about to get shot, just hold up Solus and see if he can like eat it.
I was about to say, wait a minute.
Just flip.
What?
50 caliber rounds. Yep.
They all just have
Like
different
gunpowder?
flavor to
Ghost rifle.
them. This one's a bit more spicy. Anyways, Alexander's gonna walk up to the suit of armor. Give me one of the credits.
Ah, yes, of course. Dramatically produces 1 credit.
Appreciate it. And I'm gonna go have my Omni tool fixed.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna
Okay, so
walk
we have
away.
5.
I have made a name for the Omni tool.
Alright, can
It its acronym is JACET, jacket. Junction Actuator Conduit Emergency Transfer. So basically, if there is something that cannot like work normally, you can basically hack into it and manually override it. So if there's like
This
a
is
door
gonna be
that's
good.
stuck, yeah, if there's a door or something that is like unresponsive, that goes in and either fix it or allows you to use it manually, basically.
It's like that thing from Batman, the hacking tool.
Can you do me a favor
I
and
don't know what
send
that
that
is.
to me so I could copy and paste it in my notes?
It's also in the gear, but yes.
Oh, did you switch it?
There you go.
Ah, appreciate it. Thank you,
Also-
Boardman.
If you guys want to do something like what Solus did last time, where he basically took stamps of all the scroll, you could get a DRP, which is basically it like takes pictures of things and also portrays it, and also if you upgrade it, it can take 3D images instead of just 2D images. And if you upgrade it even more, you can program those illusions.
Alright, I'm back. And I'm putting like the mochi tool away. Not mochi, fucking Omni.
Yep, just call it the jacket or something.
Yeah, I put the jacket away.
Damn, he's checking.
Shut the fuck up, Paimon. Shut the fuck up,
Put
Paimon.
the jacket in your jacket pocket.
You're going through a very
In
thin
front
line
of
right
children. That's cool.
You're on a really tight line right there, bud. Don't do it. Don't
Do
do it.
you guys get it? Because you're gonna jack it. You're gonna jack into it.
Good one. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
didn't get that.
Flashbacks of certain characters that I play.
Jacking in.
Anyway.
You are children.
I am a child.
Have you guys
All right,
decided if we're gonna spend any more
I might.
credits?
Wait, I forgot I'm still in 0.
Wait, he let you in?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he
sorry.
let him in. He asked him kindly and went, yeah, sure.
Yes. Did I? Yes, I did.
All
Well,
right.
you see, there's a hatch on the back of me to open me up. You see, there's a thing.
I just imagine.
Solus just squeezes
Solus
through the cracks.
Yeah, I was about to say Solus didn't even open you up. He just squeezed through your leg into you.
Solus, you can occupy one body part: the head, arm, leg, or torso area.
Damn, you still small.
You are small.
I would like to join him. Can I go inside of you, sir?
Are you guys 3 fucking kobolds in a sense
Yes,
coat? What the
there's-
fuck?
Yes.
You see, on the back
Yes.
of me, on my back, there is there's a little turning valve. You turn that
wait,
to the
wait.
right. And you should
Paimon
be able to
can't
open
reach
my
it.
arm.
I would say that you
Paimon
could do it
can't reach it.
manually if you wanted to as well.
Okay.
Oh no!
I just reach
God.
behind me
I would
and
love
just
to control an
twist
arm.
the valve.
Oh, I just figured you would like stretch and like open up or something.
Oh no! I gotta do. I gotta
Solus,
twist
this
the
is
valve.
our Voltron.
You have to make sure to wind me up every so often.
Alright,
You
we'll pop
want-
out like a jack in the box.
Do understand that I still do want control of my body every now and
Power
again.
armor powered by like a twist key.
No, it's not a twist.
Oh, the
key.
temptation to bitch slap Marty.
Listen. Just for notice, I do still want control of my body every now and again, so you can't be in me all the time, okay? I have standards.
Fair enough.
All right, Paimon, which part of the body do you want to occupy? The head, torso, leg, or arm?
I am slightly bigger than Solus.
I'd
so
say
would I
he
be-
gets 2 pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would I be able to get?
Yeah,
two
you
pieces?
get 2 pieces.
I would like the other arm and the torso.
Okay.
Wait, which arm do you want? Do you want the left or right?
Wait. Doesn't
I
that mean
want-
neither Solus or Paimon can see anything?
We
Correct.
can still see.
Yes,
oh,
I can.
Oh, we can't.
No, you can't.
You're not in
Where's
the
it?
head. You're not in the head.
You're not in the helmet, Bumper. You're not wearing.
Okay,
the
we
full
may
armor.
not be in the head, but we could sense where Morty.
I think Paimon
With
should
a
be in the head and
punch.
torso, like the neck area.
You know what? That's fine. I'll be the little
Can I like
owl.
stretch? Can I?
You
can I,
just
like,
give
stretch
like you give
myself?
Solus little kicks to be like punch now.
Hit now, do it.
Balls
Action
point,
figures
I
where you
gotta-
press a
I
button.
mean that's what they do with tank drivers. Is like the
Yes.
person in the viewport kicks the little person that's or like
Well,
taps them
yeah,
on the shoulder with their feet.
Also, I gotta relinquish control, as it were, as well. So there is that too.
Oh, okay. So you guys can look and punch, but you can't walk.
There's no way for you guys to do this without just being useless in some
You
way.
need 5 more rats in this trench coat.
You need at least
You can
2
find
more
small
people.
Individuals.
Solus, I have an idea. Turn into me.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
But he would be a small Paimon. He wouldn't change his size.
Oh, it wouldn't change his.
No.
No.
I got a
Create
question.
mass.
If someone that was normal size that would take up the whole thing would go in there, could
Mhm.
Solus technically squeeze his way in? So let's say Alexander goes in. Would Solus be able to squeeze his way in?
I would say that in general, Solus can occupy any space that somebody is in.
So he would be able to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solus just can't like
Just 'cause this
operate
is
anything
armor.
by himself.
For now, until he gets bigger.
Our growth spurts will be soon. I swear.
Anyways.
Yeah,
Besides
like,
these
I
two
think my
having
friends
mental
are still
issues.
dying on the space station, so
Yes, for now, can
I
both of you-
slowly turned the head.
The fucking power almost slowly turns and looks at Morty.
For now, can I please ask both of you to vacate my body? For now, please.
Vacate the
Damn, that is
premises.
my first. Okay.
Make a roll for it, bud.
Oh no! We're stuck to this power armor. Oh no!
Nah, Solus can get out. Solus can get out.
Zero, roll to
Get
kick
out.
some ass.
Oh no! I had my growth
You're gonna
spurt
give
inside
them
his
the
body.
boot.
Now I can't leave.
All right. What do I have to roll? Tough, right?
Yes, and roll 3d6.
It's been an hour and we've done nothing but goof. And I love every moment of this.
We are the goof troop.
Hey, as long
I
as
love
you
this.
guys are having fun, that's all that matters.
This is the best
All
campaign
right.
ever.
I got a 7, a 6, and a 7.
Okay,
Kick
yes.
some ass.
You reach back, open your back, and just sort of like you do like a reverse suplex and throw them out of you.
We both take.
You each take 1 harm, but you'll heal that over the course of your journey, so you don't have to mark it down if you don't want to.
I was
Is
I
there
was
any
about to
garbage
say
nearby?
I ain't healing you guys.
Is there any garbage nearby?
I then just
look in the
close
mirror.
up my back.
Got it!
Yeah, we got one right there. Hey, boy.
No,
Hey,
you are
Marty.
on an A.R.C space station. It is absolutely beautiful and pristine, except for the occasional lost device trapped somewhere. Do you want to like try and crawl into a vent and find some dust bunnies to eat or something? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay,
Just zags Morty
you
into
instantly
the
get
vent
sucked along the length and thrown out into space.
and die. That's the end of Solus.
Solus was not the imposter.
Who was? I wonder. Which one of us is the imposter?
Maybe it's the
Took
guy that
long
wants
enough.
to eat everybody.
Not everyone, only the ones that have blood. Proceeds to slowly look at Paimon.
Oh, lucky I don't have blood then.
Alright, so.
Sure, I
show of
will call the
hands.
cops if you touch me.
You can't really
What
call
cops?
anyone if you're dead, kid. Shut up and go over there.
Solus, turn into my gun!
Anyways, now that the kids have stopped playing
What's
around,
this?
Does anyone else want to spend some credits before we go?
Well, show of hands, who wants to get a light source?
Okay, but are we gonna get the flashlight or the
Wait, did you say a
lantern?
light source or a light sword?
Light
What the
source.
Light
Okay.
sword!
Would be cool,
I can upgrade my sword into a
but I
light
don't
sword.
think we have the money for a light sword.
I mean, there is
Something
a
tells
laser
me-
sword.
Hyper weapon.
That's probably like 10 credits though, if I'm being honest.
7 credits, but yes.
But show of hands for someone.
Don't I
if
just
anybody wants to get a
imitate the light source?
We don't know
I
yet if
don't-
you can do so.
No, remember we thought about that, but it didn't work.
I'd prefer for you not to eat something we're spending credits on until we find out you can copy it.
I don't need to eat it to range into it.
I do not care. You're not touching it. You can hold on to the artifacts and the dead people. Anyways, Alexander raises his hand to buy the light sword.
I also raise my hand.
That's two.
When he raises his hand, he's holding the 2 credits.
There is also a chainsaw if you want that.
What are we gonna do? So that's
What the
2 for
fuck
light.
are we
What
gonna
about-
do with a
Alright,
sword?
slime and owl and other.
A laser
robot.
sword is 7 credits.
We don't got enough of that.
Nope.
Would I
Remember,
be?
I said source, not sword.
Okay.
Is it possible to upgrade my sword into a laser sword?
It's probably possible to upgrade all equipment, but I don't think they're gonna just switch it out for a laser sword once you upgrade it enough.
Well, I wasn't gonna switch it out anyways, because
Then
it
just-
is a hero sword.
Then when we
But-
have enough credits, just ask them to upgrade your stuff.
Owl and slime. This is why we bought the maps without your input, because you didn't make an input. I'm asking for your input now. Yes or no for some source of light.
They put in an input, it was just a stupid one.
I think we should get one more light source, because we do have the lamp. At least
Flashlight
2 teams
one.
have one light source.
That's 3, and then there's the 4th with me. We're getting some sort of light. Now, are we getting a lantern or a flashlight? The flashlight would cost more, but it's a little bit easier to use. What is everybody's vote?
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
I'd say the torch, yes. Sorry,
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
I mean,
Alright, throw down the
it's
flashlight.
whatever you want it to be. Do you want it to run off of batteries? Do you want it to be solar powered? Do you want it to be a shake light? Do you want it to run on
I
oil?
want it to run
Do you
on
want
the
it to be a
power of
candle?
friendship.
Let's just go with a shake light.
That will end badly. I feel like I don't think we should get a shake light.
Never runs out of power.
Have you-
Basically,
Okay.
if it's a shake light, like you would be able to self-power it, but it would have the tag unreliable, which means that like every so often it would go out. And so
Let me
you would
give
have
you
to
an
like
example.
spend an action to like shake it up, which
Yeah,
outside
let
of
me give you an
combat would be a
example.
problem.
Let's say one of us gets lost and I have to look for them because I'm the only one that can fly. So I start flying around with the flashlight, but I can't shake it midair.
And land and shake it for a couple of seconds, then keep flying.
The bullet will enter you soon. Just you wait.
I mean, you could shake it while you're flying. I'd allow you to do that. It would just give you flying it like difficulty, you know?
Just put it in your beak and shake your head up and down.
Yeah. How strong is your head game?
You can't ask that to a
Angel
child.
Remember, Chad, these are grown men
MIA1 said,
and
Yikes.
women.
Sparrow, I didn't
Chat,
mean it
this is
that
the
way,
reason
but-
why all of us are single.
What do
Because
you mean?
we're doing this on our afternoons.
You know what we're talking about.
What do you
I'm
mean?
not
What's
single
wrong?
here.
Yeah, we're the
How do we know you're not blackmailing Mia to be here?
How do we know Mia just isn't you?
All right, is anybody marking down
Second account.
what in notes or anything like the stuff that you guys are buying?
I'm trying to see something else we should get.
No, I'm just editing the credits anytime we spend some.
Okay.
Yeah, and I added the second map to my inventory list.
I
Alright, as long
would
as you guys are
like-
keeping track of it.
Who's gonna
Alright,
carry
so-
the flashlight?
Alexander
Also-
takes the
I will say
flashlight.
this: Zero does want to buy a little chainsaw and knife.
I don't want to, but I don't want to. I just thought it would be a good thing to add.
I'm just imagining it's like the Ripple Blade from Fallout.
It is.
Yes,
It's a blade.
exactly.
That's exactly what.
I knew it. All right, that would be.
And that
good.
would be 3. It would be 3 CR. It does 2 damage. It's loud.
We do
I
have
wanna
3
try-
CR left. It's up to you at that point.
All
I don't think
now
we should
what-
spend any more credits. I say we
I-
save
What were
the
you
rest
trying to
of
say,
it.
Paimon?
I still don't have a ranged weapon.
You have Solus.
You have Solus.
Oh, I can't just summon him out of thin air.
Or
Randomly.
can you?
I don't think
We
the
could go-
group's really gonna be splitting up that much.
And if
Listen, gang.
anything, you're still a child, so if a fight happens, you need to just run.
Actually,
You just
you know
stay in the
what?
back,
Here.
and if you have
So-
to fight, you fight.
So Spur, I would like to use detach part,
Uh-huh.
and I'll give it to the Paimon.
What? Okay. What do you...
I don't know how to feel about this.
I think he's trying to make it turn into a gun and just stay a gun.
That
You're
that
sticking
cannot
hand.
be. That cannot be.
So
I think he
detach part.
just
So I may detach one or more of my body parts. They act as an ally or subordinate. Motivation to follow your exact instructions. Each is able to move and sense in some way.
Okay.
So
Okay,
all you
fuck
do-
it. Let's just spend
So
a
I'll
credit
give-
or 2 and get him a gun.
Yes. This was.
It's
I mean,
sentient.
it probably.
Kid,
It
just
says-
walk up to the store and pick a weapon between 1 and 2 credits. We're not spending all 3 on you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
God, I really wish I could
Paimon
shoot
just
every
has a
copy.
tiny little slime companion now, I guess.
Alright,
It can change into a gun.
alright, I take the 3 credits and I start
No, 2.
going 2. You said between 2 to 3
I
credits.
said 1 to 2 credits. And then I immediately said, we're not gonna spend 3 on you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Alright, we're not gonna spend any. Here, take this, and I just hand you my magnum.
Okay, that just solves the problem. Taking those credits away from Paimon. And giving them
I'm
back to the Pseudovomal.
Ah, yes. Dramatically puts the credits away.
Well, a gun is a gun, I guess.
So you're
Yeah, I hand
really
you my
just a
magnum. The
Pseudovomal.
the magnum is 3 harm, close, reload, loud.
I feed it to Solus.
Oh, by the way, I took the
I
flashlight.
stab Solus.
Huh?
You are not feeding my gun to that slime creature.
But
It is
think of
alone. It is alone.
Fine.
Oh, by the way, Sparrow, I took the flashlight.
Okay.
Is it the shake one?
Sure.
Are you? No.
Just
I feel like
when
I
you
should
put it in your
flashlight in.
inventory and you see the tags on it, like light and hand, also give it unreliable.
Got it.
I don't know if anybody's doing that, but
Oh, I am.
okay.
I've been adding everything in mine.
I feel like I should have the flashlight, and I'll just give you the. I have.
You're gonna give me the lantern.
Lantern, yeah, lantern. Yeah.
Okay, then you want to do a little swap?
Yes.
Okay, then I will give him the flashlight. Can you send me what the lantern is specifically so I can put it down?
I just named it, and I really didn't have its own thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna put a lantern
ghostly
there.
I see a ghostly lantern in the bottom of the gear page.
Yep. It's an
Is that the same
artifact.
thing?
Oh, never
Can you
mind.
tell me
take
what
it
the-
back then.
Okay, then I'm keeping the flashlight, for fuck's sake.
My bad.
I was
forgot,
wondering why
forgot.
you wanted to do that, because I'm thinking, wouldn't it be better if you just had the lantern, you just
Well,
hold it in your
it's
mouth
good-
instead of having to shake it?
Well, no, that's not. I could still fly around with the.
Guys,
flashlight.
stop fighting!
I will bash your brains into the fucking game.
I was
You know
really
what?
hoping everybody
You know
would do
what,
it.
Sparrow?
but-
I would love to bitch slap him.
Roll to kick some ass.
I'm gonna get in the way of that.
I would like to help him.
Alright,
Which way?
yeah. Because
That's
Paimon's
plus tough,
assisting
right?
you'd give an additional dice, but because Alexander is preventing you, you would lose a dice. So just roll straight up what you're. I'm also gonna say that you're gonna take a -1 to everything since you're sacrificing half of your body to give to Paimon for a gun.
Okay, so well, that's one.
Until you
1d6.
until you consume more material.
Spell, you said put the tag unreliable, right?
Yes.
So
Thank
that's
you.
just a regular 1d6 then.
Yeah. Just roll 1d6.
That's not how you roll, Freddy.
I know, I forgot. I wasn't thinking.
Roll
That's what
roll
you
to
get.
yeah roll to kick some ass is plus tough. So you would roll at a +2, but you're -1, so it'd just be a 1d6 +1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a 2.
I didn't add the +1.
Well, you can just do that manually. All right, fine. I'll let you have advantage for this. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll 1d6 +1.
Get in that one. Aw.
All right, so that's it's the same thing.
That's what you get.
You
Slippery.
you
Your hands
wheel
slide
back
off.
and you slap Marty pretty hard, but now you're stuck to him and you don't know how to get off. And he's just like,
You-
"Ow! That kind of hurt, man."
Why'd you slap Party Marty?
Shut up.
Oh my
He's
god.
fucking annoying.
I would like to like.
So are you.
You know
Yeah,
what?
like I know that my voice isn't like that, really, nice to listen to, but you're not, so much better. Okay?
Shut
I mean,
up,
I know how to
Marty.
keep my mouth shut.
Not gonna lie, I have to agree with Marty
You
on this
talk
one.
more than I do.
Like, is my tentacle like stuck to him?
Like
Yes.
you stuck out like your little sticky hand, and it got stuck to him. And as you tried to pull back, you instead just whoop, and now you are completely stuck to the side of him.
Great.
Now that we got everything, let's go.
Yeah, let's get to the ship. We're burning time.
I slowly start consuming him.
Oh my goodness gracious.
like the slime slowly expanding on Marty.
Hey, save half of him.
Roll to kick some ass, and I'll give you 2 dice for this one.
I don't think I want to help him with this one.
Don't fucking kill Marty, you idiot.
Well,
At
it's
least
too
not
late. He's
yet.
already doing
Or
it.
don't do it on the art.
He has won.
Yeah, I'm
we
slowly
might get.
doing it. Oh,
You guys
Okay.
could just try and pull him off.
Are you
I
gonna be
got a
the one that
6 and a
touched the
3.
slime that can eat?
You're like stuck to the side of him, and you're like, yeah. How does it feel to be an annoying warlord? Oh, oh! And you manage to burn through the like protective layer that this guy has, this sort of like translucent film on the outside of this sort of sluggy worm person, and then Marty just sort of starts slapping around the hallway. So you take 1 harm, in addition to the 1 harm that you had from being knocked out of the armor. So, how are you feeling right now, bud?
I only have 2 harm. That's all. I'm still okay.
Okay, so you had a total of 4 harm, and now you're down to 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
you're at
am
half
gonna-
health. You are bloodied as Marty is just thrashing around.
Real
He
quick, I'm just
only
gonna
has-
pull out my.
He only
He
has
took
4
damage.
HP.
He
Yeah.
took damage and then. Oh god.
What in the world? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna-
stay away
One,
from
I'm still a
fights, bud.
newborn,
I mean-
so
I'm
Not
gonna pull
everyone
out my
has a lot of
claws.
health.
I'm gonna pull out my claws and like cut off the piece that's trying to eat Marty.
What, you're gonna cut Solus?
Yes. Yes,
That's
if he's gonna act stupid, he's gonna get punished.
Roll
for it.
to do medicine. So I'll give you 2 dice for this, and it's probably plus sharp, I assume?
Let me take a look what my sharp is again.
Or, like,
Well,
what's
I
your
feel like-
medicine?
Okay.
We just said you don't have a lot of health. And you
That is
He's doing
Yeah.
surgery.
a 7 and a 4.
Okay. That is a mixed success and an overwhelming success, which just cancels out to a complete success. So yes, you very carefully go in with your tools and separate Marty from Solus. There is now like kind of a dent in the side, like there's a concave hole in the side of Marty's head. And he's just like, oh, I don't like working with you guys. Can I just stay here?
No.
Nope, and I'm gonna pick him up.
Alright, let's stop. Slime, stop. Let's stop delaying. Let's get to the ship. Let's get going.
And I'm gonna patch Marty up while we're doing that.
Patch him up at the ship.
Yeah, when we get on the ship, I'm gonna try to patch him up.
I'll ask Paimon for that piece of me back. I need it.
What? No, it's my new little doll. I'm dressing it up.
Either you give that back to him or you give me back my gun.
Gotta pick one.
You're no fun. I like that mom's house better.
You're an orphan, shut up.
Like, what, did you
You're
say I don't have a mom?
No, I said you're an orphan, shut up.
You're an orc.
I'm not.
You're adopted, okay?
Just isn't true. This is
It is.
neither.
You are adopted.
In my
When?
eyes, you are. Now shut up.
When did I get adopted?
Right now.
Dad?
You're both just acting like little fucking kids, and I'm gonna fucking kill one of you at some point.
Oh, wow, you're saying the 2 children characters are acting like kids? Who could
Wow.
have
For
seen that
For the
coming?
love of God, I'm gonna throw one
Zero.
of you into space.
Zero, you pick one up, I pick the other up, and we're just gonna carry him to the ship. Come on.
And I'm gonna pick Morty up.
Very well. I should pick up. Which one do you want to pick up?
You probably can handle being eaten away by a slime better than I can. So you take the slime.
Very well. Very well then, Solus. I will allow you, for now, to get back inside of until we are on the ship.
Get in the mech, Shinji.
Oops.
Alexander just looks at the suit of armor. We need to talk about that later, by the way.
Of course.
I like to get in the head. I'm gonna get in his head.
If he's gonna get kidnapped, he's at least gonna see where he's going.
Your hand.
Exactly.
Man's looking out the window, tied up.
Ah, such a beautiful day.
Oh man, this is better than my last kidnapping.
Well,
I couldn't see shit during that one.
let us go then, before something happens.
Agreed. And I'm gonna pick up Morty and take him with us.
Yep.
Why is there? Damn, I guess you're all just taking somebody.
No, Mai isn't killing anyone.
You know, I talked to Zero saying,
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yes. I'm sure.
You could have done better. He's still alive.
Wait until tonight. Don't worry.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill one of them.
Hole and slime, our job is not to murder the worm.
I'm not used to dealing with kids like this.
Well, I suppose a first time for everything.
Normally, I'm just looking at them while they're on their
I'm
deathbed.
hungry.
God,
You just
normally
ate
Paimon
worm-
isn't like
you-
this.
You just ate some worm. Shut it.
So hungry though.
Someone
Are we
feed the
there
stupid
yet?
slime some bullets.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Actually, Solus recover 1 harm.
I swear to God, they're gonna eat fucking Morty before we even get there.
They're eating him alive.
And you have +1.
And then they're
ongoing
gonna
for
eat
turning into
me.
Marty.
Well, I did. I wish it was one of the items because I did want to stick better. Instead of having to eat that little slop they force us.
Stop trying to eat the only guy that knows shit about the place we're going.
They shouldn't have made him so annoying.
He isn't even that annoying, he's just giving us feedback. You just think he's annoying because he insulted you and Solus.
Damn fighting words.
We have pride, you know.
No offense, Paimon, I would wreck your shit.
Calm down, Grandpa. Okay, you can't even get up
I'm
without
20!
You gotta hurry.
Just
Wow, young man.
Yeah, you're also being a little bit childish right now, Alexander. Just ignore them.
My fucking head's just banging on the wall as I'm walking.
I'm just carrying Pylon under one
I'm
of my
gonna
arms.
kill that fucking owl.
Normally, Paimon's just like chilling in a corner, but Solus brings something into him.
They're both just fucking... They're testing my fucking patience.
You guys
It's
make
like
your
when
way
you-
to the underside of the space station, where there is the large sort of cargo area where people can get access to the hangar, but this is actually not part of the hangar. But this is where a lot of the sort of stolen pieces of requisitions, basically. There is artifacts here being transferred. There are also other, pieces of cargo and crates and things. But there is, most importantly, the requisitions office for getting access to commandeered or stolen equipment, such as impounded space vehicles, which you guys have been granted access to. Corey basically gave you a ticket. You go in, you get a random number, they sort of rent something up to you. You need something that is fast and traversable. A pilot will be presented to you, since you guys currently do not have a pilot. And they will basically fly you to your destination and man the ship and make sure that the ship is safe and returned if, you guys fail at your mission or whatnot. Sort of same situation with your previous ship, is that they value the ship more than you guys as a whole. Alien organisms and, people working a dead-end job are a dime a dozen, but tools and mechanics and materials is far more valuable.
Type of selection.
You make your way over to the office, and there is another ob there that says, "Let me see what you've got for work. All right, I'll take your ticket and punch it in. All right, you're going to Bay 49B. It's got this cute little thing in there. It's been kind of on the down low for a while. Nobody's really come to pick it up. Whoever previously owned it is either dead or gone, or, well, they might be impounded themselves."
What does that mean?
All right, make your way over there, and they hand you the ticket.
They mean
What does that mean?
That's
Don't put too
maybe
much thought
the
into it,
owner
Paimon.
also got sent to prison, basically.
Let's just go.
Yes, let us be on our way.
You make your way over to a caged area, and as you're getting there, Silva, you recognize this vehicle. This is a vehicle very similar to one that you used to use. May not necessarily be the exact one, you're not necessarily sure. The paint has definitely been changed, but again, you don't know if that's necessarily because it was yours and it's been painted over, or if it's just very similar to the one that you had.
He's going to pretend that he's gonna keep acting like he has been, just kind of nonchalant. And then,
Okay. You're not gonna like point a finger and be like, "Hey!"
Well, he had
Wait
inklings
a
that this
minute.
might be where his ship is. He doesn't want to give it, and like he doesn't want to give away to these, especially this random child, that he might be a criminal.
Okay.
Sir, you're so
Alexander
nice. You would
just
never
like
do
takes a
anything
look
wrong.
at the ship.
But
didn't
as you
understand
make
what
your way
either of
over
you
to
said.
this locked area, the basically key card that you are given grants you access, and you can see that there is a pilot already waiting there. You can see that on their badge is the detail for their name, basically, which is CO3. And you can see that they're sort of just wearing a tracksuit. They're about like 6 feet tall, like almost exactly. And they're just sort of wearing a standard issue, just sort of like space suit, which sort of looks like a tracksuit, because they don't necessarily need to have like access to being like outside or in space. But you can actually recognize this alien by their face, because they do not have a face. Instead, they just sort of have a red texture of a dome. It's similar to that of like a dodgeball, just sort of having like a sort of rubbery, almost grippy texture. And they just sort of give you a nod, but they don't have any facial features. They don't have any eyes. They don't have a mouth.
I don't like that.
What? What about that is like?
I don't like it. Just in general.
Okay.
It's just a rubber
Alexander is
ball.
just gonna like look at the pilot and simply nod back at him.
I'm hiding behind one of the adults. That's too creepy.
Alright, can I go find a room to go patch up Modi?
Well, this vessel has a decent-sized cargo area. It actually does have seating for additional crew. It has moderate engines capable of, versatile flight. It also does sort of have a digital array for interfacing with long-range communications and some other things. But yes, it does have like a side chamber that you can basically patch people up.
Alright, I'm gonna take Modi in there and just like
Okay.
bits up the bones.
Yeah, you guys get on the way. Does anyone want to roll anything to try and communicate with CO3 or
I
understand?
will roll to communicate with CO3.
All right. What you want to do is roll to use magic, because one of the use magic's things you have is attempt to communicate something that does not share a language.
Is there any way I could assist him since I'm still in his head?
Sure. You can give him an additional dice.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
And that's plus weird, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It was so bad.
6, 7, 7.
Oh wow. Yes. What would you like to say to this individual?
Hello there, CO3. I hope that I got that correct. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope
Through a
you
series
good.
of like nods and hand gestures, you get the idea that they are pleased to meet you, and they're actually kind of excited for getting out into the space. They like to fly.
Yeah, I hope you will do well to get us where we need to go. And well, I'm sure you are a very capable pilot. How long have you been in the piloting business? That's the correct
with a
word
slap
for
of
it.
their chest and some thumbs up, they communicate to you that they are very accomplished and quite capable. And they're not just a hotshot, but they are quite good at their job. They've been doing this for about 73 years. And they love it every single day like it's the first day.
Oh, my word. We've been going a long time. Definitely longer than I've been around, that's for sure. It's good to be safe in capable hands. I think you'll fit right in.
With
We're
some
an
more
odd
thumbs
bunch,
up
but-
and pats on your shoulders, they assure you that you are doing a good job as well. You're just early. You're just new to this. You'll get into this, and it'll be like it's nothing.
Thank you very much. Your words of encouragement help.
For perhaps the first time in centuries, you were able to communicate with this creature. At any point in time, you can understand what CO3 is talking about.
He's gonna die, and his last words are gonna be pats on his chest.
On the paperwork, his call sign is just Charlie.
That's not bad.
But with Zero, I think communicating with him, I think you can refer to him as Charles because you're friends.
You know him like that.
Alright, let me put them in my notes.
I'd like to have Paimon hide behind a wall while just staring at him.
Silva, take an egg point. Forgetting the reference. Thank you.
I fucking knew it was that guy.
You should have said
Right.
something.
I didn't want you.
That's why I
As he
speak
gets
in
into the
GIF.
pilot seat, Zero, you understand that he's saying, "This is the greatest plan."
Oh no!
Why do
I want
Oh,
to
dear.
eject myself out of his head.
why do I get the feeling that this will end badly for us?
What you do understand, both Solus and Zero, is that this creature does not speak verbally, not audibly. There's not like sound waves or any sort of recognition with how they speak, but they do speak in slight radiation. So you more like feel it in like your bones or your skin, your body, your metal or whatever. How they're like communicating more than you actually like physically hear them. So basically, you are the only two people that could probably understand Charles.
Oh wait, Charles can't see me, right?
Well, Charles also doesn't see with traditional like light or whatever. They probably see with also slight radiation as well, which is again a reference to fruit because fruits have like mild radiation.
Well then,
But he knows I'm there. Okay.
Well then, Solus, if you could be so kind to exit my form now,
Okay.
since we're on this trip.
I will say with
All
that
right,
like
Father.
extreme success, Zero, is that you do understand that the race that Charles is like a plant-based race which is like the best choice for a pilot because they don't need an atmosphere and they can sort of generate their own life sustenance. Basically all they need to have is like sunlight and they can survive.
I see. It's,
So, you know, they can basically just turn off life support and float endlessly in space and blend in or whatever.
Charles, to ask a question, would you need anything like, since you are plant-based, would you need anything like perhaps water or H2O to, gain sustenance, or are you just good without that?
I mean, that would certainly be nice, and it is like useful for like rest and recovery, but it's not necessarily necessary. It's sort of like how other races like enjoy eating varieties and different sort of foods, but it's not necessarily necessary.
It's like how Alexander can eat other food, but he doesn't really need to.
If I find a bottle of water or something, perhaps even a Vault 13 canteen, I'll give it to you.
They
Takes a
appreciate
sip
the
from a
sentiment.
Sustivo 13 canteen.
He gives you a thumbs up and hops into the space station and says, "Next stop, Space Station 13."
Ooh, perhaps they
Do you
sell
think
cantinas.
do you think if we cut his mouth, well, his wall, he'll be able to speak?
You want to cut him open
Erotic.
like a jack-o'-lantern and see if he
For the
has
love of
features?
fucking
Karate
God!
chop you.
I will not
Well,
allow you to harm
If
my
you
friend.
decide to hold the pilot, I'm throwing your ass in space.
I'm not gonna try it. I was just curious. It was a question. I'm actually terrified of it, but I wanted to know. I wanted to have an idea.
He's a plant.
Do we not allow
Radiation.
creativity here?
No.
Not when it's gonna,
Job.
not when it's
I'm
gonna
have to like
hold
disagree with you
or
this time.
kill the guy who's flying the fucking ship.
I guess we need to get him a botanical.
Do we not think outside the box?
No,
Motherfucker.
this is a job.
Not this time.
Also, Zero. Out of curiosity, I got a question for you.
Yes.
How would Zero feel if Solus keeps calling Zero father?
You know, I never really had a dad as a kid. As growing up.
I mean,
Does Zero
Yeah,
understand
because you
that
were
word?
adopted.
Told you he was an orphan.
Does Zero understand what father means?
He probably
No.
understands since
No, he
Talagard is his father.
I mean,
But he would
no,
probably call Telgor Creator, if anything.
He would call Telgar Sir or creator, but he doesn't understand the concept of father. It hasn't really been a thing for him really.
Alright, I would like to give a very good explanation of what a father is to Zero.
Gotta roll for
Goodness
sharp.
gracious.
Gold charm.
No. What would this be?
While this is happening, while I'm just patching up Marty, I'm just gonna talk to him.
Roll,
You know what you
roll
should
plus
do?
cool.
You should do it while as Talgard. So you're his father.
Oh my
Mini guard.
Guard, the tiny brain.
So let's roll 1d6 plus cool to explain fatherhood.
When a
You
man
always are
loves
minus
a woman.
one, so this go either good or bad for me. That goes bad for me.
Wait, would Solus even really know? He's a slime that got created.
Correct.
He doesn't really have a dad.
That's why his roll's bad.
The scientists would have been my creators / parents, but they threw me out of the house.
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
don't
you
really
also
think...
don't understand what the term father means. You're just like, it feels right to call you father, but I don't know what it means.
Like
It's
you
the
hold it
guy
once.
that pokes and prods you with electrical wires to see how if your form stays.
Oh no, I just realized Retz also doesn't.
Damn, y'all have fucked up dads. My dad was chill.
Solus, go ahead
That's why I
and
left.
mark experience.
That's
Because
big,
as you try to explain like what fatherhood is, you just go into this long-winded explanation that makes everyone on the ship concerned for your health and well-being, and now you are sort of ostracized from the crew as you are now walking on eggshells trying to interact with them anymore.
In Marty's experience, as we experienced the fact that he had a lack of a father.
Are you all right, young slime? You need a hug, perhaps a cup of tea.
Oh, yes, I need a hug.
All right.
I need uppies.
Oh, please, father.
Oh, okay.
Man,
That's why
when
he's a
when
menace
Marty-
in his terrible twos.
When Marty said your voice was annoying, he was not wrong.
I gently lift Solus into the palm of my hand and just pat him gently.
Oh,
Now
trust me.
roll for tough.
Trust me, Alexander. Trust me, Alexander. This voice hurts me as well as it hurts everyone else.
If you roll too low, you accidentally squish Solus.
Oh no.
After
You gotta
we
be
aborted
really
the-
careful.
Yeah, I gotta be
After we
really
aborted the ship and Silva put down Paimon, he would have started walking around to see if he could figure out if this was, in fact, his ship once upon a time.
All right, roll to investigate. What are you doing?
His first thoughts is, since they would take mostly everything, he would just kind of like look to see where he would remember like battle scars that the ship might have.
All right, roll plus
Like,
sharp, and I will give you 2 dice.
I have plus the sharp, sadly. That's a 1 and a 4.
You look around and there's a lot of, like, it is very clean in here. This has been around for a long time that they've done some, like, remodels and renovations. You're not sure. This doesn't necessarily seem like your ship, but it definitely seems like it's too clean for someone to not have tampered with it in some way. So they've, like, if there were any, like, battle marks and whatnot, they have definitely, like, been buffed. But you can't necessarily find anything specific of, like, you know, I remember this. Well, it's not here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they didn't just, like, replace it, repair it, or something. So you don't find anything that significantly declares that this is or is not your ship.
Gotcha.
It's a very, very non-committal answer, unfortunately.
It is my ship. They did a pretty thorough job.
Yeah. Just sort of glancing around. If there's, like, something specific that you'd like to try doing or looking for, like if you want to look in the air vents to see if they, like, found your stash or something, or whatever. I don't know.
We'll probably wait till night time to check something like that. Make
Well,
sure there's
it's
not as many
space,
people up.
so...
Well, I mean, nighttime is in when most people are asleep.
I mean, people kind of go and rest whenever they want, so...
Yeah, he's gonna wait for the time when most people are not actively up and
I don't know
about.
if people do it all at once, is what I'm trying to say.
I know, but he's waiting to see a moment of opportunity.
Okay.
Man, let's all take naps in shifts, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Actually, I sleep when they wake up because I'm an owl. Weird.
I'm
I mean,
undead,
we
I don't
always
sleep.
have access to a sun, technically.
Okay, so... Can I talk to Marty while I'm just patching him up?
Yeah, what's up?
Wow, you actually want to talk to him?
Yes. Shut up, Paimon. Sorry about them, they're just kids.
No, it's fine. I'm kind of used to it.
No.
Listen, you might want to stick with me when we get there.
I mean, I'm gonna stick with all of you guys. Like, I assume we're gonna stick together, right?
More than likely, but stay near me just in case that slime starts taking a... Damn it, I bit my tongue! Fuck!
I'm sorry.
Wow,
you might want to heal
Oh,
that
that
up.
hurt! Fuck, that hurt! Ow!
Maybe that's a sign.
While he's in pain, I would like to peek out from the corner looking at Martin, telling him
Okay,
I'm watching
okay,
you.
I can finish my sentence.
He's
Fucking-
trying to do.
Just in
cutthroat
case that
thing.
slime shows them
Speaks
wants to take
core.
another piece from you. So just stay by me, alright?
Alright, like, I don't think there's a whole lot that I can do, necessarily. Unless you want, like, access to stuff, I guess. I've kind of got, like, my personal ID will get you access to some of the, like, internal workings of it, but, yeah.
Alexander would like tap him on a side that isn't that wasn't like bidden into by Solus.
Okay.
That could work. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe while we're there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know you can't promise that, but I appreciate that you're saying it anyways. Like, we don't know what's gonna be there.
You do have a point. So, just stay by me, please. I prefer not to let you die yet.
Alright, cool.
Yet.
Yeah, I heard you.
I thought Alexander also didn't like him. What happened?
I'm not gonna just let two kids pick on the one guy that has information we need.
Well, it wasn't just two kids. Everyone was kind of going crazy on him, but okay.
Yeah, but you physically wanted to attack and kill him. And you sealed Solus on when he attempted it. You're the ones that just decide to kill the one guy who could have useful information.
Maybe he shouldn't be so annoying. Sounds like a skill
Motherfucker,
machine.
tell that to Solus.
Also, yeah, Alexander, I was gonna tell you earlier, don't worry. As soon as Solus grows up, then yeah, the voice will change.
Thank fucking God, man.
I do not plan
Like,
on doing that
like
voice.
no
this
offense to your
entire-
voice, but it is annoying as
Ooh,
shit.
do you also plan on doing like a growth spurt?
Yes. Like, I don't plan on
Right.
doing that voice the entire fucking campaign.
Alexander's voice can be switched as well. It's just that he has a shitty voice box put in there right now. If he gets a new one, it can be switched. I wonder, can the moving armor also be switched?
Oh,
That's
no,
a question
everyone's-
for Zero.
oh, sorry. What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Moving,
Just plotting your demise.
The moving armor piece? What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'm just plotting your demise. Pat you on the back.
Don't worry, we're gonna end you soon.
Don't worry, it will be painless. Solus's death will be painful, though. By the way, this is all out of Kyoto.
Okay.
Alright.
You're
As you guys are
I'm
on
not
the way
saying this
there,
in Kyoto.
I would like everyone to regain their lost harm, and I would like Mia to roll for their, and so is Paimon also roll for their, whatever the thing is. You know, like for seeing the future.
Future vision.
My mystic magic,
Mystic
super
magic.
blast, super magic
Magic.
blast, my
magic.
wondrous land of magica.
Mhm.
Roll it. Roll your magic.
And I think you
Alright.
roll. I think you guys just roll +2, or roll 2 dice plus weird. I think that's what it is.
It's always weird.
You were the one that chose to use weird as your dump stat.
In my defense, there was only like choose. Let me have plus and weird.
You chose to be the spellcaster without any magic.
Well, when I get magic, I'm gonna go crazy on it. That's it's taking a minute.
Okay, so is Mia still here?
Mia.
Or maybe she's doing it in the TTS channel.
Doesn't seem like she's typing.
I did it wrong. Oh no.
Space in the wrong place.
MIA1 said, I'm here.
Okay. It's !R space. And you want to do 1d6 minus 1 twice.
So
Actually, that's fine. You can just, like, read it. They just don't, like, add up, that's all.
I'll just do -2, so it has a thing.
Well, not that.
That doesn't work.
A 3
It
and a
doesn't-
2.
oh,
It's a 4 minus 1 and a 3 minus 1, right?
yes.
Okay. So that's a mixed success and a failure. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a hard move against you. So go ahead and mark experience. Because this isn't normally what this move does, but what I'm going to do is, as you are like resting on your journey there, which is actually quite quick, it's much quicker than you expected, and you are like caught in the middle of a vision where you are like floating through this asteroid field, and you are just sort of slowly floating towards this mining base, and then you are led down these hallways, and then it leads you further into the chamber. And as you are seeing these things, it keeps getting faster and faster and faster until it leads you like into the engine room, where there's the smelter and the furnace, and there's just fire, and then there's fire everywhere, and everything is exploding. And then right before you see what's happening, you wake up as you basically the ship like slams on the brakes, and you like bonk your head or something. So in the future, I am going to take a hard move against you.
Wait. Do I get 2 experience since this is with my fate thing, or no?
No, that's in reference to the 2 tags that you chose.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah, I had that question last week. I was like looking at it, I was like, no, it's that thing that's part of your backstory.
Oh yeah.
Whenever
the
that comes into play.
I can't wait for that to come into play. I think
Yes.
with the growth spurt it'll happen.
You suddenly become a man. I would also like Mia to roll plus weird twice as well. But you know that you are going to suffer a terrible fate at this place, and that it pertains with fire. That's all you know.
Good thing we have our fire extinguisher called Solus.
So
Just wear Solus like a flame retardant suit.
Oh my.
Shut up, Zolborn.
Oh my.
Lord Frizz.
I do think that on the journey there, Silva would have tried to check some of his, like, stashes to see if any of them were still there.
Okay.
Alexander
goodness.
would probably just talk to Zero.
I'd like to stare at my little lamp now.
Did you pass that to somebody, or?
No, he still has it.
Yeah, because I was going to, but then I thought probably should keep that. It is magic.
Like, when you offered to give me the lantern, I was thinking to myself, why?
I also did give it a name. So it's kind of...
How did the egg points work in this again?
They give you an extra die, I think?
Egg points give you an
MIA1
additional
said,
dice.
I
that
got
is
2
complete
sixes.
success. Yeah, I saw
Oh.
that. You got 2 sixes. You got 2 sixes, which are complete successes.
Damn.
But they're plus 2, so it's actually 2 8s, which is 2 overwhelming successes.
Oh my god.
As you guys are drawing closer, Mia's little robot friend just sort of perks up and is like, I'm detecting some very specific readings. I haven't decided on a voice for this robot yet. I'm so very sorry.
Beep,
The
beep,
ghost
boop.
open?
Beep, 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 boop. Beep.
I'll just say that it basically explains there's some very distinct readings, as in the kind of readings that you only get around hyperspace lanes. And to be very specific, hyperspace lanes were created so that vehicles would be able to travel through folded space, because light speed isn't a thing. That would just sort of tear every single, physical thing apart. It would spaghettify them. It's like trying to drive into a black hole. The only way to travel safely is to actually open like a wormhole, which is, has to be controlled, has to be using, a very special kind of gate in order to do so. It's very controlled, and having a ship in and of itself, like open a wormhole and travel through space, like how would it open another wormhole to open on the other side? That's just like technology that doesn't exist. That's not even like in the realm of reality. So the fact that there's readings like that over here at the space station doesn't make any sense. And it's not that there was like a tear in reality, or like a wormhole was opened, but just the fact that the kind of disturbance that only happens around these openings, like at these gates, dust has been scattered, the asteroid field has been completely disrupted. It's as if someone drove off from like 0 to 60 on a gravel lot and just like threw a whole bunch of stuff. That's the overwhelming success I'm going to give you for one. The other one I'm going to give you is that your robot communicates to you, and I think you guys kind of understand this with a little help from Marty as well, is that the type of material that's being farmed here in this asteroid belt is a lot of detritus material. It's basically this asteroid field isn't just like random particles that have started orbiting around a planetoid. This planetoid, fell into disarray and basically died. And so every sort of living matter has become fossilized due to the loss of its atmosphere and slowly started to break apart basically into this asteroid field. So they are harvesting like fossil fuels in this asteroid field, something that burns really hot really fast but is very nasty, not very friendly to most atmospheres and whatnot. It hasn't necessarily been outlawed because a lot of types of organisms and civilizations haven't grown past that stuff yet necessarily, but a lot of energy sources are usually using nuclear power, harmonic resonance, energy crystals, different things that are sort of self-contained, can be recharged, reutilized, and whatnot. So like a fossil fuel like this that just sort of burns and leaves behind, it off gases, it gives off heat, it leaves behind terrible waste material. It's something that most people don't utilize. But it's something that they kind of need out here in this boondocks basically of space, where these nearby planetoids, people are just sort of like chugging along, and the specific type of the specific type of gear in way of, what is the gosh dang term I'm looking for? Engines and equipment for like spaceships and whatnot would be of Gilnasian make, which is basically this sort of like industrial, if you think of like Warhammer, or just sort of grimdark, like industrial, gritty, grimy, just like smokestacks kind of stuff. Like this would be the type of material that would use these fossil fuels basically. But this sort of fuel is just sort of referred to as detritus.
So this fuel would be worth a lot.
It's not that it's worth a lot, it's actually worth very little. Because there's a lot of better fuel sources out there. But this is sort of like pinnacle and is required for these civilizations to sort of survive out here. It's slow going. It's very difficult to mine. It's, it's fairly easy to transport because it's just like, it's coal, It's just like chunks of rock that you burn. But it's not very clean. I think I talked with Silva about this type of gear and material. Does anyone have any sort of questions at the moment? I assume, does Paimon and Mia share this information with the rest of the crew?
Right, everybody. Unfortunately, I have to go because it's late and I'm tired. So,
Yeah, take care of
have a
yourself,
good
man.
game. And,
Thank you for being here. It was a great
Farewell,
time with
suit
you.
of armor.
Farewell.
And then there was a
Paimon would share it with anyone. Just because he's scared, he'd be scared of it. Not wanting to
So like
let that-
Silva, as you're exploring the ship, Paimon just comes and is like, I had a bad dream.
holding the lamp as if it's like a teddy bear. I had a nightmare.
I thought you said you weren't sharing. Right.
Yeah, I'm not sharing. It's silent. But I will say I finally got rid of my -1 weird. Now it's just 0.
Cool.
That means I'm a little more weird. Well, I'm normal now.
No, you were always weird.
For all the magic stuff I can do, I should really have had chosen more weird.
Alexander's
You're
just
not
selling
today.
Just
in.
being weird doesn't mean you aren't weird.
Alexander's just selling in the room with Marty to make sure Solus doesn't go in and try to eat him.
Solus turned into a knife to cut him up.
I was operating with Solus. He copied one of my knives.
Can we make that canon? No.
Solus
It
is
just
like
reminds me
giggling
of
too.
this like animation of like the animal sort of factoids that are on like YouTube Shorts or whatever. Like certain types of birds will lay their eggs in other nests so that those birds raise those birds as their own. And it's like the kid coming in like, Mom, I had a dream. A bad dream. It's like, oh, my poor boys. Mommy, I had the bad dream too.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
More
had a
pancake
bad-
for me.
Let me see if I can find it.
God. That's what's gonna happen after the growth spurt.
But yeah, Paimon probably has this like, well, very rational, but also like supernatural fear of like this place and what's going on and what's going to happen to him.
Yeah, he doesn't want the crew to get caught up in it either. It is kind of, yeah. other stuff. Magic and what? I don't remember what I'm saying. I'm tired.
Oh, good.
MIA1 said, I share the information with the team.
Okay. And yeah, your little robot friend is very interested in what happened here and wants to know what sort of technology was used to basically cause this incident that's happened here. And so if you guys figure that out, the little robot friend will be very pleased. May give some extra bonuses.
You think you could buy us out with bonuses?
Well, Mia specifically has a thing with their seeing for the future is that their robot is very curious and wants to learn about stuff.
So quiet.
I'm just
sort of
waiting.
waiting for you guys to start talking again.
Oh, we were supposed to talk about the information, right?
Yeah.
But May, tell us the info.
She said that she did. She basically explains everything that I explained. Do you want me to say it again for those of you who weren't listening?
I was listening. I was just like, doesn't May have to tell us?
Yeah, she said that she shared.
I didn't hear that.
All right, look in the TTS channel.
You don't gotta fucking... That's fine.
What's the last thing that's in the TTS channel?
Shut up.
For those of you at home, it says, I share the information with the team.
No, it doesn't. He's lying. Don't believe him.
I can
It was a
confirm
mimic.
this information.
I legit thought you were going to delete her message because you have that power.
Hunter Alexander said, shut up.
See, it says shut up.
All right.
You bastard! wonder why they
Marty's
would go
very
there all
confused. He's
crazy.
like, we don't usually get anything that crazy out here, you know? I figured they were just gonna come in and try and steal some power couplings or something.
Oh, you guys really don't get that very often? Well, shut the fuck up, please.
Can you tell us anything about the people that broke in?
I mean, I didn't really stick around very long to get to know them, but, you know, they just kind of seem like your traditional pirates, I guess.
Don't interact with him, he'll talk more.
They flew in on kind of this big ship and they brought out some fighters, you know, like the traditional sort of setup, and they came down and stormed the base. And I mean, we've got some security personnel, but they kind of wiped through them pretty quick. And well, I didn't really find out until they basically came into my office and said, keep the engines running. You know,
how have you survived this long?
See, now that's why they managed all of their security. A few minutes. Yes. I cut out again, didn't I?
Yeah, you're kind of like glitching as you're talking.
Damn it. Must be having Wi-Fi problems here. What was the last thing I said?
Shut it.
Ah, thank you.
You should really change that voice. That's gotta be a problem.
What do you mean?
Considering that you bite your tongue.
Yeah. If
That's
you bought-
one time where I bit my tongue. That's it.
Well, it's also hard to understand too.
But as I said, it can't be switched until I get a new voice box. Anyways, Alexander fact that if they manage to shut the fuck up.
It cut out again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fuck's sake!
I'm sorry for saying
Alexander-
the truth.
I'm starting to wonder if it's the Xbox, because
Maybe.
the only people, because it happens to you. It occasionally has happened to me or to
I
Lazy.
fixed it though. I got a new mic.
Yeah,
And
so you're not
everything is
using
been good.
Xbox anymore.
I'm still using Xbox. I just got a new mic though to fix it all.
I can see the fucking Xbox symbol next. Shut up.
Like most people, it cuts out, and then they eventually come back. For the people who have been on Xbox, the two of you, and then Queen,
All right,
whatever, are the ones that cut.
We
in
can
and
talk
out.
about this after this session. Is there anything you guys would like to discuss or plan and prepare as you guys are basically pulling up to the station right now?
Oh, I'd like to turn to the group and go. So y'all wouldn't know how to stop fires from happening, would you?
When
Let's
it's
say
slime.
you were caught in a fire. What would you do in that situation?
Just looks
Oh,
at
stop,
Freddy.
drop, and roll, kid.
Just looks at Solus.
I mean,
Let's say-
I've kind of got like a natural heat
Oh,
resistant
the-
layer.
Okay, good. I could cut you and use you as a fucking coat.
It's been so long trying to
Did
find.
I do something to
so
hurt
long.
you? Like, why you
Exist.
specifically? Why do you hate me so much?
No, I'm starting to think that we're all just a bad influence on this kid.
He's just an
he-
orphan. Don't mind him.
He was kind of a
That's-
cinnamon
that's
roll when we
all
first
mine.
met him. He
I've
was, like,
never seen this
really-
much hatred in a small child. And I've met kids before, and they're really mean, like traditionally, but who hurt you?
His
You
parents,
try
when
looking
they
into the
left him.
future. You fucking try it.
What?
Okay, so he's crazy. Gotcha.
So, I wanted to mention it took me so long trying to find.
Yes, we see.
Anyways, Alexander said, fucking, if I cut out again, I swear to God. Alexander said it's pretty worrying that they managed to just wipe out any security that they had.
What did Alexander say?
I will kill you, Freddy.
We heard you.
Oh, he was talking.
Oh,
I didn't
thank
notice.
God.
You said that it was quite something that they were able to wipe out the security so easily.
Yes.
Doobies.
I mean, like I said, this is kind of like a small settlement, so we don't get like the big guns or anything. Not a lot of activity.
And if they're a crew big enough to have personal fighters as well, they're most likely good
You
at what they
said we're
do.
approaching the station, right?
Yeah.
Can this big ship that
Like you
Marty.
guys can go up to the head to like see.
yeah, I want to go see if I could like try to spot this big ship Marty had mentioned.
Okay.
Is if it's still there, they're probably still there.
Yeah.
If it isn't,
You don't
they might
have
have
any
left some
long-range sensors or any fancy sensors, but you do have like short-range like communications.
can I see the station?
You can see the station from here.
I zoom in with my eye.
Okay, you can't see very well, but Here, let me get you a picture.
You get the picture, you just zoom it out.
I don't remember what space station I called this.
You called it something from,
It started with an O, I think.
No,
Probably.
he called
No.
it was the name of something from that one video game.
Oh
Dead
yes,
Space?
that one game.
It was a name from some ship from Dead Space, I forget.
Yes. It's the Ishimura station.
You could be lying to me, and I wouldn't know, because I've never played Dead Space.
Ishimura is a name. It's like one of the like how we normally name things like the Greek alphabet, like Delta, Beta, and Delta or whatever. Ishimura is one of those. But yes, it is a rather large compound that basically seems to be just sort of built into the side of this planetoid, sort of carving away and continuing to build and expand this basically mining facility in the planetoid. It is relatively small at this point. It's like smaller than the previous planetoid that you visited. But there is still a large asteroid field. But you can also see the large disturbance and the kind of light waves nearby that just sort of show this remnant of like basically a spaceship speeding out of here at incredibly high speeds. But otherwise, you don't see any other ships. But you do see that a section of the base has been severely damaged. There is a massive, signs of fire and damage. There's just like debris from the space station floating freely, joining into the mass of the asteroid field with just like chunks of metal and other debris. I'll let you guys talk amongst yourself for a moment while I run to the bathroom.
I got some good news.
Did you find out the cure to cancer?
No, but I'm signed. Anyways, I don't see the big ship that Marty mentioned.
Oh, you don't say.
We've been lied. Not really.
What did
They
you say,
could have
Silas?
left.
They said we've been lied to.
Wonder if something spooked them or they were on a timeline.
Some of them might still be there, though.
Possibly. Depends on how they were obviously in a hurry. How much of a hurry were they in?
When we get there, we should be ready.
Oh, anywhere you go that's brand new, you gotta be ready for a fight.
You make a good point. Question is, does the pilot have a weapon?
Usually you keep the driver in the vessel in case you need
Yes.
to make a hasty getaway.
But if anyone tries getting in, it's better if they had some kind of weapon.
I'm sure he has something to defend himself. He isn't new to this.
How would you know?
Because how would a ball head survive this long?
It's a plane, not a ball.
That a big. How would you
Okay,
survive
know
like
what?
that?
Okay.
Alexander
I am
would
the
just
only
point
other
at
kid-
Alexander would just point at Paimon.
If they're sending a kid out here, oh, we know they sent some new pilot out here. So how do you know how long he's been out here for?
I'm the only other person who understands the pilot. Let me ask him.
Yeah, only Solus would know how old and how long this guy has been doing it. None of the rest of us would.
Fair, but either way, I don't think someone with a head like that would have survived this long if they didn't know what they were doing.
And Alexander said,
You guys took 7 hours to get here. Which was significantly faster than like the
7
the
days
60
it took
hours
us
that it
last
took.
time.
Yeah.
I thought we were
Again,
further away than
this
that.
isn't necessarily close to the previous planetoid you're at. It's just in the trajectory you tracked where they came from. It's like in the same region of space. You guys had to take the same hyperspace lane to get out here. But yeah.
Okay, so firstly, they want to know if the pilot has a weapon. So Solus will ask if, of course, if the pilot has a weapon.
They have the ship, and the ship does not have any weapons. So no.
Oh. That is a bit of a problem. Well, I guess I'll volunteer.
Their only mission is to get you guys down there,
IDC.
and then they're going to basically wait on standby until you guys need a pickup. Or, you know, after 3 cycles, they're just going to leave.
At that point, they won't really need a weapon. So, I was gonna hand them my gun, but I don't think they'll need it if there's this thing in the ship and flying around.
They'll probably just hover above.
Yeah, no, they're going to turn off life support and evacuate the atmosphere that's in the ship and just sort of float amongst the debris. That's their plan.
Yep, they won't really need a weapon.
I don't know why you'd stay there.
I was just imagining he would like stay in one of the bays.
Heck no. That's the first place they're gonna look if they're gonna see if anybody has landed here. They're gonna drop
You could
off
hide
and
and
then
pretend to
quickly
be a
get out.
MIA1 said, so what happened? My internet cut.
Nothing.
I don't know, you guys were arguing about a lot of stuff when I came back.
Just to see if he had a weapon.
I mean, he doesn't need one. If the pilot's a good pilot, there's not going to be people boarding anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna get caught. That's like their whole plan. They are not leaving the ship, and the ship will not be caught.
This is his perimeter, and his perimeter is him.
Yeah. They will destroy this ship before they are captured.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, if the ships find out, it could...
He will hold his post.
Unless we don't come back in 3 days. Then he definitely leaving the post.
I kinda... I don't know if I should leave my lantern there.
Just take everything with you. Why would you?
You're not the one who saw you getting a fire.
Yes, but my character... Exactly, he didn't see... Why the fuck would you...
Oh, well, first of all, I'm definitely taking one of the maps.
Reds has a map and I have a map. You'd have to take it from one of us.
I got small hands.
Good for you, I guess.
Actually, would we even be splitting apart?
That's up to you guys to decide.
It depends on what we see when we go down there.
It's better to be prepared than not to, dude.
I think a Paimon's gonna want to split up.
We don't know what we're gonna see until we get there.
And you never know when we might have to go all separate.
Yes.
That's why we bought 2 maps, just in case. Alexander would just look at the group.
Oh, is everyone ready to...
Ready as I'll ever be.
Been ready since we got here, so...
He'd look at Paimon.
Fine, but just give me one of the maps, please. I know what to do. I'm quite literally. I didn't mean navigator. I'm scout.
No offense, but I don't trust a kid with something this delicate.
Do you think they'd hire a random kid for no reason?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just pointed.
Look at this ragtag group of people.
They didn't even do a background check.
Exactly.
Well, I guess they didn't.
Paimon, all I'm saying is, they gave you guys a doctor who likes drinking blood.
Well, I don't think they'd care about you drinking blood.
They specifically railed into me when I mentioned me wanting blood. They specifically said, "Shut up." That's pretty much what they told me.
Yeah, because you just kept talking about blood.
I said it once. Do you guys have food that can go for me? And then they did it. And then later, all I mentioned was, "All right, I zinc a cup of blood," and that was in the next mission. So shut the fuck up, you. Swear to God,
ladies.
to you, fucking.
All right, let's calm down. Let's go. Let's do our job.
That was out of character, for the record.
Alright, let's go.
I mean, yeah, like the recruitment process for ARC is pretty lax. Just think about how much it is for a conundrum. We're basically just like slave wages. We just kind of show up and clock in and clock out. Sometimes I don't know where people come from or where they go.
Shut up, Marty.
Okay.
We got 7 days.
Alexander's just like, look. Hey?
Also, Paimon, your like little lantern thing has like a ghostly flame in it, but it doesn't actually, generate heat or anything, or light anything on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it just reacts to like different kind of like anomalies and things. So if there is like a spiritual presence or something, it'll like flicker or something. It's like Bilbo's sword or something. But you guys just want to get on the station and figure out what's going on?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone seems ready.
As Charles begins to fly the spaceship in and get closer to the space station, you can see that the damage is far more worse than you had even realized or anticipated. You see, bodies flying, motionlessly in the empty vacuum of space. You see people wearing different suits of just sort of like jumpsuits for working and whatnot. Various different personnel wearing outfits. And then Marty says, "Wait, hold on, look! It's one of the pirates! It's dead!" And you look over and you can see that there's actually what appears to be a section of a foreign vessel that has been broken and destroyed, and several bodies wearing outfits don't match station personnel, also dead and floating in space.
How big is this piece of that vessel?
Quite large. I mean, you can't necessarily tell for certain because you're not close enough net. It's just kind of a bunch of specs at this point. But he just sort of points out this is like the color of their vessel, and that's the outfits that they are. And Marty says, "Wait, we didn't have any security team when I left, so who killed the pirates?" And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.